Helpless and hopeless Jonathan was like he didn't know that Cheta was destroying him both physical, financial, and otherwise. And at this point, we all remember when Cheta was adding some substance into his food. This time, the thing has already damaged so many things, and Jonathan is crying, regretting his action, but then the head is already off. Thank you for your support. Thank you for everything. I don't take it for granted. So, on today's episode, guys, we remember that Jonathan fell down the other time and was conscious. We were scared maybe he was going to make it or maybe he's not going to make it, but thank God for Benny, who is always there to support the dad, whether in good and in bad. So Jonathan, she rushed Jonathan to the hospital through the help of people, rushed him to the hospital. Jonathan was like, he was lying on the bed, he was conscious, nothing to, and series of tests were carried out, guys. After the results came out, and we all understand how the system work in Africa. Yes, if you don't have money for treatment, not Africa, well, some parts of the world, if you don't have money for your treatment, you might even end, like they might be watching you while you pass on, because they can't do anything to help you because of the system. So Jonathan, at this point, he was conscious, he was almost half dead. So now the doctors carried out tests. They asked Benny, don't you have relative? Because seeing a young girl, only just her and the dad, it's something to be worried about. Don't you have relative? And Benny said, it's just I and my dad for now. My mommy traveled, that she's going to come back, but it's just I and my dad. And the doctor said, we need to commence treatment. That is the problem here. We really need to commence treatment. And if you don't deposit money, we cannot commence treatment on your dad. And Benny was like crying, because she know that this time is only God that your hand I day. Like, according to it's only God that can help Jonathan and Benny. Because if Jonathan pass on, it's just Benny that will be left and the mom. So Benny was crying, and when the amount was mentioned, 500,000, even Jonathan, being conscious on the bed, he shouted, 500,000? Where are we going to get such money for? And we remember that Ken has traveled, so they don't even have the phone number to even reach him. You get. So when the nurse came, and the doctor brought out the result and told Jonathan that your kidney is badly affected, that all we can do is like give you some drugs that will be flushing everything out, and it's going to cost 500,000 for commencing of the treatment. It's not just the treatment, but for the treatment to commence. Hey, Big Joe cry. Look at his eye, very red. He was crying. He was regretting his life. And when the doctor said he has been taking some kind of drug that has substances that affected him, to him he was like, how? I don't abuse drug, and he never knew that his sweet, lovely wife, that he feel that love him more than the world itself. He didn't know that it was Cheta that was doing those things. So guys, the doctor told him that your kidney, your liver is badly affected because of that stuff, and if you don't do something, it will get worse. You might even lose your life. Then Benny said, doctor, please do anything to save my dad. He's all I have got. What did doctor want do? So guys, that is how Benny now suggested to the daddy, the only person that God will use and save you now is mom, being Clara. Is Clara. It's only shit. I'm going to call her on phone, because there is no way I will get this money, because my account is on fixed deposit. I can't get this money without my mom. So it's only mom that can save you from this illness, that can give you money for this illness to go. You get. So that was how The father said, no, 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 don't call Clara. I have disturbed Clara. I've not been good. I've done so many things. I don't deserve Clara forgiveness. Even Jonathan used his mouth to say it. He don't deserve Clara forgiveness. Some men really need to be taught lesson. Also, some women that don't know what they have. So, guys, that is Big Joe. But Benny said that is the only option. That is the only option we have, Daddy. And Big Joe was crying because at this point there is nothing he can do. He don't even want 1 naira. He don't even want 2 naira. So they now called immediately. Benny took phone, called Clara. Oh, true love never dies. You. Immediately she called Clara. Clara came with the next available flight. Oh God. With the next, and we all remember what Big Joe did to Clara. With the next available flight, she came. She did not only come, she came with Hanks. Me, I was thinking that, oh, but these two people, maybe they have even gotten children. She came with Hanks. Hanks is just a guardian angel. And she told him, I have cleared the bills. You'll be fine. They have commenced treatment. They are going to be fine. Oh, God. And Jonathan was crying. When Jonathan even saw Clara, he was shocked to his bone marrow. He was shocked. And Benny was like, yes, Daddy, I called them. And Jonathan was like, Clara, after all I did to you, you were called and you came. Because of me, you came. Oh, God. And he started crying. As he was crying, Clara told him, see, I can do anything for you. You're doing my heart beats for. I say, oh, see, love. You are the one my heart beats for. Yes, I once loved Hanks. But you're the one that my heart beats for. My heart don't beat for Hanks again. And I'm always here for you. Guys, hey, I say see love. So Hanks was just a guardian angel protecting Jonathan property. Oh my goodness. Oh. So Hanks said your wife is here for you. I love her and I just want to keep her safe from your stress, from everything. I did not take your wife away. I just want you to have sense, Jonathan. And at this point, even if Jonathan don't want to have sense, since we already have Jonathan. So he just told her, I just want Clara to be happy. I don't want any bad. I just want her to be happy, to enjoy her life. That is why I just take her to be happy. It's not as if I took your wife from you and nothing. And Clara said, Hanks is a good person. I love him before, but now it's only you. I can't live with Hanks as my husband. We are just friends, nothing. And Jonathan was like, after all I did to you, Hanks, after all I did to you, you guys still have the heart to show me mercy. Oh my God, I have learnt my lesson in a hard way and I promise not to misbehave again. That is when if another Emeka will not come to you and twist your head. So he was so surprised and then Benny was so happy. So all of them, then what is it called? Clara said, I'm going to pay the remaining bills, and the doctor told them that, oh, Jonathan is getting fine, he's doing better than before, he's going to be okay sooner, he's going to be discharged sooner. And that was how Clara promised him that everything is going to be fine, that she can just live without him, that he love him, and the daughter, after all the whole sermon, blah blah blah. And Clara opened a book, a bag, a little bag, brought her some documents, and asked Jonathan to open it. And Jonathan was like, what is this? He said, just open it. And Jonathan opened it. Guys, you know what it is. Jonathan and Clara and Benny are going to Canada to start their life afresh, because they can't continue in their environment where their life has been shattered into pieces. So they want to go and create new memory. And this is them being so happy. This is Big Joe was like, Clara, you did this for me. Oh. make una talk true. In real life, can Clara easily forgive Jonathan like this after all the messing up? It hard though. It's hard though. It's just a movie. So that was how Clara said we are going to be living in Canada now, blah blah blah. And Benny, everybody they hugged themselves. Of course, Hanks was busy videoing them, capturing the moment. According to me, said the moments need to be capturing the moment. He is happy for them, but in the other way, he is missing Clara. He's happy, but so the way it should be. And then after the whole snapping, he left the hospital. He left the hospital at the hospital gate only for him to be watching the pictures he took them, looking at Clara and admiring her and all that. And then Benny caught him. And Benny was like, I know you love, and he didn't argue. He said, yes, I love her so much, but she can't be with me because she's in love with your dad. But if our life cross again in our next life, I'll make sure that I'll keep her all to myself, that she's indeed an angel to be kept. So Benny was like, oh, and Benny was looking at him, and he hugged Benny. He took Benny like a daughter. He hugged Benny, and Benny was just smiling. At least now Clara and Jonathan, they are together, and Jonathan has learnt from his mistakes. I think now he will be using his head in making some decisions, right? He learnt the hard way, and then God still showed him mercy by allowing Clara to come back to him again, because that is indeed a mercy. And with Clara coming back to him, me and you know that everything he has lost, he will get it times two. He will be a happy person again. He will get it times two. So guys, it's good. Benny is, for me, Benny is the main G. Benny and Jonathan, they are the main G. In the way Benny stood by the dad, even in the things, the tone and everything, she was there to fight for the dad. She was there, even when the dad is making some kind of expensive mistake. Yeah, we might say that Benny is a kind of rude and arrogant in some ways, but you cannot beat a child and also teach the child how to cry. Every child cries. Everybody cries the way they have the feeling of what you did to them. You get? So this Jonathan and Benny stuff is just like you see how they hold themselves very tight. You see how Benny was there for the dad, even when the mom wanted to go. Like she acted so well, smart and everything. And Jonathan, enjoy your second chance. I hope no Emeka will come again and deceive you. I love you so very much, guys. See you in the other episode. I love you. Ciao. Bye bye. Have you